I never imagined I'd be writing something like this. But last night, as I lay wide awake next to a husband who couldn't even look me in the eye, I realized I needed to unpack everything before it tore me apart. So here it is. All of it. My husband, Ryan, has always been a kind and cautious man. He's calm, rational, and rarely raises his voice. But if there's one thing that's ever been an issue in our relationship, it's my sister, Emily. Emily is the complete opposite of Ryan. She's loud, impulsive, reckless, and to put it bluntly, manipulative. But she's my older sister. And when our parents died years ago, she was the only family I had left. She raised me in her chaotic way. And I never forgot that, no matter how messy her life became. Ryan never trusted her. He didn't like how she always needed money, how her stories never added up, and how every time she visited, something valuable around the house would go missing. Still, I defended her. Over and over again. 2 weeks ago, Emily called me in tears. She had just broken up with her latest boyfriend, some tattooed bartender who, according to her, had completely destroyed her soul. She said she had nowhere to go and begged me to let her stay at our place for just a few days. When I brought it up to Ryan, his face went blank. Then he said very calmly, "Please don't let her stay here. I'm asking you as your husband. She brings trouble, and I don't trust her." I felt caught in the middle. Emily was my sister. Ryan was my husband. I told him I understood his concerns, but that I needed him to trust me this time. That I would handle it. That things would be different. He didn't argue. He just said, "If you say you've got it under control, I'll trust you. But don't make me regret this." I promised him it would be fine. I truly believed it. So the next day, Emily arrived, with 2 oversized suitcases, sunglasses indoors, and a cloud of drama surrounding her like perfume. For the first couple of days, things were okay. Emily kept to herself in the guest room. She cooked dinner once. She even offered to do laundry, which was so unlike her. I was stunned. Ryan stayed quiet, reserved but polite. But I started noticing small things almost immediately. My favorite earrings went missing from my jewelry box. Ryan's car keys were mysteriously relocated. And then there were the phone calls. Emily whispering into her phone late at night, sneaking out the back door for hours at a time. One evening, I came home from work early and caught Emily in our bedroom. She claimed she was looking for a blanket because the guest room was cold. But she was standing by my dresser. And when I looked closer, one of my credit cards was missing. I didn't confront her right away. I was scared of what I'd find. But I did check my bank account, and sure enough, there were 3 unauthorized charges from that day alone. When I told Ryan, I expected him to yell or walk out. But he just gave me a look that said everything. "I trusted you, and this is what happened." I felt crushed. I told him I would talk to her, that I would fix it. He didn't say anything. That night, I finally confronted Emily. She didn't even deny it. She just rolled her eyes and said she was borrowing the card because she knew I wouldn't mind. That I owed her for everything she'd done for me growing up. When I told her to leave, she laughed. Said she had nowhere to go. That she'd just stay a few more days, until she figured things out. I had to make the hardest decision. I called the police. Not to press charges but to have someone escort her out. It broke me, but I knew it was the only way to show Ryan that I meant what I said. When they came, she screamed and cried and called me a traitor. Said I was choosing my husband over my own blood. Maybe I was. Maybe I had to. The house was quiet after that. Too quiet. Ryan and I barely spoke. He didn't say, "I told you so," but I could feel it in the silence between us. Last night, I sat on the couch alone, scrolling through old pictures of me and Emily as kids. We were so close once. But somewhere along the way, she stopped being my protector and started being a storm I had to survive. I walked into our bedroom, looked at Ryan and said, "I'm sorry. You trusted me, and I let you down." He didn't say much, just pulled me into a long, heavy hug. I think he knew how hard it was for me. I don't know what happens next. I don't know if Emily and I will ever talk again. But I do know that trust, once broken, takes a long time to rebuild. And now, I'm just hoping Ryan thinks I'm still worth rebuilding it with.